Hello, my name is Ilona, and I just finished my live. I'm going to post this video tomorrow, and this is the live from Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. And I want to start with the questions I have answered in that live. And the first one is about Mexico, the energy of Mexico. And I've got the Ace of Swords, I've got the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, and I've got the Lover's card. So this is interesting. I believe there is someone working very hard. These cards put together, working very hard, if it's the president or someone else in the background, to change things so that people can make choices from their hearts. There is new energy there for truths, communication. Wouldn't surprise me if there was also cleaning up from the cartels there in Mexico. So there is a lot going on. I had a very feeling like there's a lot of work being done in Mexico, a lot of cleaning up to do. So this is very, very interesting. So that's what I've got for the energy of Mexico. And of course, Mr. B entered the building, so to speak, with, of course, his wonderful talk about mixing up Egypt and Mexico. So with the map that now next to the Gaza Stripe, there is Mexico apparently. But again, it was just so incredible. This was done in, the press conference to show everyone that there was nothing wrong with his memory, and then he just mixes up countries like that. But there is a lot happening in Mexico at the moment. That's what I'm getting from the cards. Second question I looked at was Disney. What is the energy of Disney now? Because it's just collapsing. Everything is not working out for them. I believe they have another movie bomb. I think it's Madam Web, if I'm not mistaken. It's there's so much where they just push that agenda and it's just falling apart. But interestingly enough, I got the cards the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and the Ten of Cups, and this is very interesting. So I believe that there changes are being made. Ultimately, it's probably going to change for the better. I'm not sure if it's really going to collapse or something else will come out, or maybe someone will buy Disney. But ultimately, it will heal again, and it will return to the root core values they've had. Although we do know that Disney's, it was always dark energy behind it. It was purposely done to program children. I just shared a clip this morning on my Telegram channel about Disney, and they were sending children to snorkel at the island of Epstein. Yes, think about that one. And of course, children have disappeared in Disneyland and things like that. So it's falling apart. It needs to be shown. So karmic situations are happening now, but I think it will heal. It will lead to ultimately to heal. And it's possible that, or it's going to collapse completely, or it's actually going to be purchased and changed in a completely different direction. So it's interesting to see. That's Disney. Someone asked about development of music. Because right now we've got, of course, the hertz change. It's not for 423 anymore, but 440. And that is really has a horrible effect on people. And they purposely done that. And they have all this music that is purposely to dumb people down. I even looked a little bit into Ice Spice. I mentioned her about the Super Bowl. And she was, of course, there with Taylor Swift. She was wearing the cross upside down and just very strange looking and acting a bit strange. And she just dropped a very strange rap song, very dumbed down, and they're pushing her. And it's really interesting to see what they're doing with the music industry. And I've got the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and I've got the 10 of Wands. So this is ending. They're still trying to get away, push people. It wouldn't surprise me that some things are purposely done on the nose to show people that they really don't want this anymore. A lot of people are resisting it. I'm not even sure what's going on with the music and all the downloads and things like that. I have a feeling that people are looking for something else. They don't want what's being pushed. And it's purposely done to, get people to resist things as well. That's very interesting. I also looked at something in the Netherlands. We have a company here called the HEMA, very known for certain things. It was a Dutch company. I believe it still is. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really matter because they really are pushing that agenda. And they got in very controversial thing because they had this, well, I don't think you call it pamphlet. They have these, how do you call that? To recommend what they're showing. You know, they've got something you get every week, and then you can see what they are selling, and they have theme. And this time it was the baby they had as a themed baby, and there was like this line on the first page, like, we've got everything for the baby from this till certain toys used for intimacy. And just the entire thing that they put that together with a baby is just ridiculous. So people really were very angry about this, and they I think it was a white hat operation. It was so on the nose. It was just, so they had to retreat, you know, they had to I'm sorry, I'm just a bit tired, so it's like mixing up words, but they had to get that pamphlet back. It's not a pamphlet, it's, you know, with all the how do you call that? I'm so frustrated right now that I don't have the correct word. I'm sorry about this. So let's see. Flyer. It's called a flyer. Okay. So they had to retract the flyer and of course apologize for this, and they didn't mean it like that, but it was so on the nose. And I think that's happening in the music industry as well. Also with the Super Bowl, I haven't seen really anything in the halftime. I've heard, of course, that Usher was there, Alicia Keys in red with a red piano. It's so in your face. I think a lot of them don't really have other choices but to show now anymore. But the music industry as it has been till now, it's ending, it stops. I think people really don't want it anymore, and it needs to change. So that's for the, you know, the energy of music. Then we've got Spain, because in Spain they have to return to the things in front of your mouth. And a lot of people are still following them. So there was a question, what is the energy there? I've got the Ace of Wands, I've got the Judgment card, and I've got the World card. A lot of things are changing, and it's purposely done to wake up people. You know, sometimes some people in certain countries, certain energies, they need more of a shock, you know, they more to get them out of it. I do see a new energetic start there. I do see the new energies coming in and the waking up. And I believe that with everything that's happening, a lot of farmers are standing up as well. And I believe the return of these things in front of your mouth is purposely done also to wake up people, to get them moving again, to reject those things. Let's see the ley lines. So that's the energetic lines all across the earth, of course, Mother Earth is changing. The question was if it's now being cleansed and healed. And I've got three beautiful cards, the Four of Wands, the Magician, and the Queen of Cups. So to me, this is yes. It's Mother Nature is returning to its power, or is even ascending as well. The energy is changing, is really healing itself. It's getting together, healing. Those lines are open again, cleansing themselves. And sometimes that can be a bit tough, of course, because it will have an effect on the world or the area around it. But I see the ley lines opening up again, connecting again, and really supporting Mother Earth in the transition, because I do believe that Earth is transitioning as well to a different energy. Of course, we change, everything around us will change as well. So it's like a exchange going on, and those ley lines are of course showing that as well. So I think those are beautiful cards. Two more questions. Assange, you know, Julian Assange, of course, they're going to talk about whether he's going to be extradited or not. Cards I've got is the Moon, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. And this is very interesting. They're still deciding what they're going to do with the Two of Swords. So the decision hasn't really been made, but he is in a very strong position, stronger than people probably think. And nothing is what it seems, the Moon again. So whatever is going to happen, it's probably not completely what's really happening. It's all part of it. And it wouldn't surprise me, because if I'm not mistaken, Tucker Carlson also spoken with him, that more things are going to come out through Tucker Carlson as well. But this is going to be interesting. So right now in the energy, there hasn't been a real decision made what exactly is going to happen. But he is standing stronger, especially with the Seven of Wands. But nothing is what it seems. Very interesting. Last question was about I already looked at the energy right after the interview happened with Mr. P and Tucker Carlson. But someone was asking, what kind of effect does it have now? And it's still happening. It's patience, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. So more will come out. And there is a lot of stress and frustration and anger. I think mostly from the dark side, because they can't hold this back. They are not capable of pulling the interview or just not showing it anymore anywhere, because X, of course, it's been published on X. Elon Musk is actually even promoting it. He has used it again for something else, some kind of feature he wanted to show on X, and then he put the interview there again. So it's very difficult to push this back. And of course, the entire idea of Mr. P as this monster is completely falling apart, at least for the people that are open for that. But more and more people are seeing that. So that's very interesting. Those are the questions. I also want to, because usually in my life I actually pull a card for the people that are watching, and for people that maybe watch it later on the lives some other time. And I also want to share that card, and I thought I might start with that now. And I've got Believe, and this is beautiful. Believe, the best is yet to come. And that's a beautiful card. It's from Soul Coaching, Oracle cards from Denise Lin. I'm not sure if you'll see it, but beautiful. And there was a little bit more. Believe in yourself. Have faith in magic and miracles. If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. And one of the secrets of the universe is the power of belief. If you're able to imagine and truly believe that something can happen, miracles will unfold. Expectations can act in both positive and negative ways, and your fixed thoughts and opinions about yourself have created your world and your experiences. And there's even more, but I think this is the most important part of it, is that we truly believe everything's going to work out. This is going to be fine. We are going to be fine. We will see that. It will manifest itself. So I'd like to leave it at this. Hope to see you in another video. Bye.